Hola amigos, what is up? This is Tails5Raga, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Advance. Not Sonic Advance, Sonic Adventure DX. Something rather. In the last episode, we cleared up 2 of Tails' action stages, a boss fight, and basically got 1/3 of the way through his story mode. His story mode is pretty short. So in today's episode, we're going to be continuing along. No, I don't think I've ever really given reasons for why Tails has always been kind of my favorite character. I've always kind of liked him more than Sonic. Part of that was as a kid he had more mobility options, and part of that's just because he's adorable. I mean, I love fox. I'm gonna say this, I love foxes. They're just like all fluffy and cute. And I know they have like really freakish like cries and stuff, but oh my goodness, I would just like foxes and cats. They are just yeah, I could go with that. Thankfully we can just go through here, cross the icy pond, and onto our next action stage, Ice Cap. And guess what section of Ice Cap we get to do?
Come on, Tails! You made it!
1080 snowboarding all up in this shit. Actually, speaking of 1080 snowboarding, it was last February, up to February 9th, you could get it on the Wii's Virtual Console from Club Nintendo Rewards. And I very nearly got it, but I wasn't entirely sold on it, because I wanted to see what kind of rewards I'd be getting this year for Club Nintendo, and not gonna lie, probably should have bought it now, because kind of regretting it. Well, I could get hunt down a copy of 1080 Avalanche on GameCube or something. I don't know why. I just want to play a snowboarding game now. I've never actually you know, owned a snowboarding game to play, but they seem really interesting. I've always been kind of interested in things like snowboarding and hockey and skiing and stuff. And wonky cameras. Is that camera zooming in on Sonic as he performed a trick? Also, Sonic, don't say hey hey hey. You're not Fat Albert. And you never will be. Because you were never played by Kenan Thompson to my knowledge. Oh jeez. Pretty sure an actual snowboarding game would probably control a little bit more nicely than this, but this is still fun. Come on.
Hey, Tails!
Actually, you know what? You know what this reminds me of? I kind of want to play, oh, jeez. Control. Why am I using the analog stick? That was probably my first mistake, using the analog stick for a game that controls as imprecisely as this. Yep, time is running out. Never mind. Time is not running out. Sonic's just hanging out with that tree. Sonic's just like, you know that tree? I'm gonna talk to it. It'll enjoy my conversations. Tree, how do you feel about bandages? Oh man, that was a weird time for my voice to cut out there. I don't know if that's a voice crack or just like voice cutting out, cause I don't know how to fix that kind of shit. Cause like, Mom, I'm 20 years old and my voice is still cracking like all the time. Also, I sound like a really weird thing. Oh man. We're going down here, and I believe we're going to get into a boss fight soon. Can you guess what boss it's gonna be? I bet you can.
Hey Knuckles, what's up? What are you doing, Knuckles?
Don't mess with me now. Just hand over the emeralds you have. Quick!
No way, Knuckles.
Hey, it's a boss fight. This is Knuckles, and as you may have already guessed, he doesn't really do much chuckling, though I would like to see a risk analysis, like a graph of how much chuckling he does. That would be kinda neat.
Whoa! Oh no, the
Knuckles is a
emerald!
lot easier with Tails, though. Lots of ways to get around.
And they're all mine.
Eggman's back! He's got the emerald!
Question, where's Sonic?
You two are bumping
He's kind of
idiots.
important to this game, right? Oh, there he is. I think it was just kind of smoothie or
Hey,
something.
those are the Chaos Emeralds.
You are so easily tricked.
All I did was wait for you to bring it to me.
What the heck is he talking about anyway?
Don't you realize when you've been tricked?
Tricked? No one makes a fool out of me.
Way to go, knucklehead!
4! Count them! 4 emeralds.
I love
I
this
summon
game's
chaos.
script. I'm just,
Come forth.
man. Yep, something's coming up. And that something happens to be a Chaos 2. And can anybody tell me what 2 plus 2 is? 2 plus 2 is Shark.
Oh no! It's changing
That's
again.
how you
We
math.
gotta stop this fast!
And here we go, it's math time, Chaos 4. I apparently have rings somehow, don't know how that happened. Did it walk me into some rings, or do the rings just kind of carry over between boss fights? That's kind of neat. That's true. And I'm actually going to... Then I might sink if I... Oh! I do sink. Kind of. Sort of-ish, I guess. Either that or Chaos actually just attacked me there. Not entirely sure, but I don't entirely want to find out. So Chaos 4, not that different from Chaos 4 when you fought him with Sonic. Obviously you're fighting him with Tails, so you have different mobility options to get around the map. You're not, you know, aggroing him that much by stepping in the water as much, but and obviously he's a little bit different-ish. Same pattern as usual. Chaos, not entirely intelligent, but he's tenacious, I'll tell you that. He's tenacious like the 4th letter of the alphabet. Also, he does use some tricky attacks here. Oop. No, that was my lily pad. I was standing on it. I would have named it... well, I've already named something Jeffrey in this Let's Play, so there we go. Look at you, Tails. You did a thing! I'm so proud. And now we have a cutscene, because full motion video. Remember, any game in the 1990s that ran on a disc-based system has to use full motion video. It's the law.
Behold my
There we go.
masterpiece, the egg carrier.
The egg carrier.
But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends.
I love you, Eggman. Ah, Dean Bristow. God bless. God bless. I miss Dean Bristow, actually.
Hey, we can't let
I
him
think
get
I've covered
away.
this before, but as much as I
Let's
like
get
Mike
my
Pollock's
workshop
voice
and
as
we'll take the tornado.
Eggman,
Yeah!
Dean Bristow,
You guys go.
best Eggman, Turbo Championships.
I have some unfinished business to take care of.
No problem, Knuckles. We'll take care of everything here.
Come on, let's get going.
Oh, Tails, your voice. It fluctuates as much as mine. That's why I like him. I figured it out. I figured out what he's all about. And unlike Green Day, I do think I like what I see.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
Alright. So now we get to see the inside of Tails' garage. I do like how he paints his butt all over the garage doors. That is kind of a nice touch. I guess it is kind of the only noteworthy factor besides the fact that, you know, he's a talking 3-foot animal. But he's gotta have those tails.
Let's go.
Kind of his namesake. His nickname is Tails, and his full name is Miles Prower, which, as far as I'm concerned, is probably Latin for fox with 2 things poking out of his butt. There we go, we have to do Sky Chase again. We've already kind of seen this, though, but while I'm here, may as well not hit anything. Oh, man. This is weird to get used to. I'm not used to seeing daytime or clouds or anything like that. Actually, speaking of clouds and daytime, I've actually still got some games that I eventually need to play from the whole PlayStation Plus thing. I've already mentioned Brothers before, and there's other games I've got as well. I got Final Fantasy IX recently. A certain somebody convinced me to get it, because I'm gonna say this, like, I like Final Fantasy. I don't actually remember that much about 9, to be honest. Like, I've only recently gotten around to playing Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 8 I don't care for. I find Final Fantasy 8 to be pretty much, well, poop. Final Fantasy 9, however, I don't actually remember that much because I've only played a tiny little bit of it. And I haven't played it on the PS3, so, there may be some differences. Like having something running where I can actually record the screen. Maybe I'll do an LP at Final Fantasy 9 eventually. That's a totally original idea, right? I'm totally not stealing that from somebody. Of course not. In Let's Play, there is no originality. Why do you think there's so many Kaizo LPs out there? Actually, you know what? One of these days, I really want to practice up so much Kaizo that I can LP the game without dying. That would be like the Kaizo LP to end all Kaizo LPs, because as much as it's a poorly designed ROM hack, I kind of have a soft spot for it. It's it's entertaining in a really stupid way. It's like, I want to be the guy, but likable, in a sense, I guess. Oh well. Oh yeah, Sky Chase. I forgot to talk about that. Laser beam. Just got bezazzled. Hope you don't mind. Mystic Ruins! Ooh! Where does Tails end up in Mystic Ruins, I wonder? Was that supposed to be a recollection of how they met, or Is he hallucinating? Well, he's flat on his ass, so I think he's hallucinating. Where did his tails go?
Wow, that dream brought back memories. I owe so much to Sonic. Sonic! Wonder where he went. Sure hope he's all right. The tornado's not powerful enough. If I'm gonna get that egg carrier, I need to finish my prototype. It needs a Chaos Emerald to work. Looks like I'd better find one fast.
But where are we gonna find a Chaos Emerald at this hour? I mean, look at it. It's getting pretty late. I don't think we're gonna be able to find one right yet. Also, there's a minecart here. Wonder where it leads. Actually, I think this leads to the other area of Mystic Ruins. Because, as you may as well... Yep, it leads to the forest jungle place. Now, Tails can't really do much of anything here that I know of.
Wow!
Besides find
There's a
Chaos Emerald, of
Emerald.
course. But he can find a frog.
Hey! Wait up! Stop!
And I believe we actually have to complete a sub-game to do this. Now, here's a switch. But where do we go after pressing said switch? Oh! We can go down the hole to a place. And welcome to Sand Hill, the second sub-game for this video. Sand Hill is, it's basically ice camp, but with sand. And it's actually pretty cool. They've got that big old sand snake. That's what I'm gonna call it. Since I don't see any rings around here. But this is more of a score-based challenge than anything else, so... Kinda gotta get that good control. Be careful. I don't actually know if it's possible to hit the brakes on this or not. Dude, this reminds me, I've been playing the original F-Zero recently, and I have somebody who probably already knows who they are to thank for giving me a pointer on turning in F-Zero for Super Nintendo. Apparently F-Zero machines have brakes. Who knew? Wow. It's crazy.
Oops.
Also, there's a shiny light.